Hi natural lover, welcome and welcome back to Everyday with Mandy. So this recipe I'm sharing today is especially for anyone who feels like their hair is not growing as fast as they want, or you're experiencing thinning, your hair is not thick enough, you're experiencing excessive shedding, dandruff, itchy scalp, or weak strands that breaks off easily. And the best part is that this spray is simple, affordable and natural, and it works for both men and women regardless of your hair texture. Now, to begin this preparation, the first ingredient you're going to be needing is neem. And what I'm using in this video is the fresh neem leaves. If you have access to the fresh neem leaves, you're good to go. Or if not, depending on your region, if you have access to the powdered neem, you can as well use that. I think powdered neem is readily available to anyone regardless of your region. So if you can lay your hands on the fresh one, it's fine. But if not, please feel free to use the powdered neem. So if you're using the fresh neems, you're going to be using a handful, and make sure to wash properly to get rid of dirt and dust. And if you're using the powdered one, a tablespoon is okay. You're going to add 2 cups of water into a pot, then go ahead and pour in your neem leaf or neem powder. Neem leaves are one of the most powerful helps for healthier and faster hair growth. They help to reduce excessive shedding, reduce dandruff and fight itchiness. And the next important ingredient you're going to be adding into this is hibiscus leaves. Hibiscus leaves releases this natural slippery substance known as mucilage. This helps soften hair, reduces breakage and improves manageability. And these leaves also support thicker hair growth and helps hair retain moisture, which is very important for length retention. And for the measurement, I'll be using like a tablespoon of hibiscus, dry hibiscus leaves. So I'll just go ahead and add it into my already boiling neem leaves. Hibiscus is very great when it comes to thickening up your hair. So if you want that fuller, thicker hair, you should incorporate hibiscus into your routine. And the next ingredient you're going to be using is rosemary leaves, and I'll be using the dry rosemary. You can as well use the fresh one. So rosemary are known for their ability to stimulate blood circulation in the scalp, which plays a key role in encouraging hair follicles to remain active. They help strengthen the hair roots by improving oxygen and nutrient delivery to the follicles, which supports healthier and thicker looking hair. If you're someone who have been struggling with slow hair growth, or your hair looks really thin, or you need to grow back your hairline, your edges, then rosemary is the herbs that you need. Just use it consistently and you'll be shocked at the result you're going to get within a short period. Now I added 2 tablespoons of rosemary for the measurement we are using in this recipe. That is 2 cups of water. So 1 cup of water is equivalent to 240 ml or 16 ounces. So we use 2 cups, then multiply it and do the calculation. Now you're going to stir this up properly, then you're going to allow this to boil gently over a medium heat for about 15 to 20 minutes. And as it's boiling, you're going to notice the color is obviously changing, and that is the herbs releasing their nutrients. And after the time is up, you're going to turn off the heat and allow this to steep for a few minutes and also to cool down completely. And now that our hair growth remedy is almost ready, there are still a few important things you need to know so you don't use it the wrong way, thereby slow down your results. So please stay with me, because this next part determines how effective this spray is going to be. And in case you're watching up to this point and you've not yet liked this video, please and please hit the like button below to give this video a thumbs up. And also, if you're new here, I mean, if today is the first time you're coming across my channel and watching my videos, please do well to hit the subscribe button if you like what I do here, and also turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my upload. And you can also join my membership for exclusive content on hair DIYs and hair growth tips. Now back to our hairspray. Once this is completely cooled, I went ahead to strain it using my strainer. This part is very important, especially if you'll be using powdered ingredients. You want to strain it really well, as this is going to help you prevent build-up and also to prevent blocking your spray bottle. And the next thing is to go ahead and pour your strained liquid into a clean spray bottle. I don't know, is there any way you can pour sprays into spray bottle without it spilling? For me, there is no way, because I always find myself spilling it even when I'm using a funnel. And one thing, this spray can get really messy, so you want to be very careful. And now our hairspray is ready, and before you apply this, I'm going to be explaining how often you're going to use this and how you're going to use it properly so you don't slow down your results. So guys, first and foremost, this spray is meant to be applied mainly to your scalp. Now before applying this, you're going to shake your spray bottle a little bit just to make sure the nutrients are well mixed together. Then you're going to spray directly onto your scalp, focusing on areas like your hairline, crown, or any thinning spot that you want to grow back. You might need to section your hair if your hair is out so that this spray can get to your scalp directly and evenly. And as you spray, you're going to use your hand to press it down so that it doesn't come running down your face. Spray this lightly just to get your hair damp. Don't oversaturate. After that, you're going to gently use your fingertips to massage your scalp for about 2 to 3 minutes. Massaging helps to increase blood circulation and allow this hair to penetrate better into your follicles. So don't miss this particular step, okay? You can also lightly mix the spray on your hair length if you want, but the main focus should just always be on the scalp. But if you want it to touch your hair length, it's fine. You can just spray a little bit, not too much, so it doesn't dry out your hair. And after spraying on your hair length, make sure to moisturize your hair afterwards. You're going to be using this spray at least 3 to 4 times in a week. Consistency is more important. Don't overuse it. And like I said in the beginning of this video, you can use this for all hair types, and you can use it on natural hair, relaxed hair, protective styles like braid or cornrows. You're surely going to start seeing results from 2 to 3 weeks of using the spray, but I don't want you to be in a rush, so use this consistently for at least 6 to 8 weeks, and you're going to notice visible growth, fuller hairline, and better length retention. Store this in the fridge for 7 to 10 days, and if the smell changes, discard and make a fresh batch. Thank you so much for watching. See you on my next video. Bye.